I think we're live. Well, hey, this is Bawon and today we are going to see the State of Play event. That's a PlayStation event that they're going to introduce some new games. At least that's what they're saying. So right now I am streaming, that is also recording with the Streamlabs OBS. And then I am also recording with my usual camera, that is also my phone. So I'm doing this because as a backup, in case that this video is too long and uh, my camera won't record. I don't know if it's going to last. So in case that happens, the stream is also recording to my computer and also of course streaming to YouTube. I don't know if anyone is going to see this stream on live, but well, it's just a nice experiment. So before this start, and as you can see, it's in 1 minute. Before this start, I just gonna say that I was going to do this with Nintendo Direct, the previous one, the most recent one, but I did record that, but if you saw that Nintendo Direct, you know that it wasn't a good one. I mean, it wasn't. There wasn't material to work with. So hopefully, I am more of a PlayStation fan, more than a Nintendo fan. So let's see if this is going to be good. I'm expecting maybe God of War, but I haven't played the last God of War. But also maybe Grand Theft Auto 6, given that there was some news with that game recently. So just 10 seconds. Okay. Let's do this.
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's lots of awesome updates and additions coming to the Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time experience on PlayStation 5.
Okay, I don't have that.
Hey everyone, I'm Lou Studdard, creative producer at Toys for Bob.
But it looks okay.
Feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Let's make
I
this
want to play as single title.
Picking up where
There
Crash
was
Bandicoot
a
4 left
female
off.
entropy.
Crash Bandicoot
That's
4 It's About Time.
nice.
We find the evil masterminds Neocortex and Dr. Entropy escaping a once thought inescapable interdimensional prison, leaving giant holes in the universe. What follows is a mind-bending adventure for Crash and his marsupial pals. We designed Crash Bandicoot 4 to leap off your screen, brimming with bold, vibrant environments and characters. Crash Bandicoot has always looked pretty suave, but wait until you see him spinning heads in native 4K at 60 frames per second. With the weight of the universe on your shoulders, and probably some errands to run, there's little time to wait on loading screens. The DualSense wireless controllers bring adaptive triggers to your fingertips, so you can feel the blast of
The famous
Neocortex's
adaptive
DNA
triggers,
tuning ray gun.
which in Call of
Or
Duty
feel
you
the grip when you grapple
feel
a
it
Thomas Bookshop.
differently.
Hold on tight when you feel the boost of Crash's jetboard, and really feel the suck when you vacuum his Dingo Dial.
Feel the suck.
Looking to get fully immersed in the Crash Bandicoot universe? Crank it up to 11 and take your audio into an all-new dimension with enhanced 3D audio. Achieving the infamous 106% completion is the sign of a true Bandicoot master. But should our genetically mutated marsupial lose his way? Leverage PlayStation 5 activity cards to track your progress and hit your goals.
Maybe
with things like time trials,
I couldn't even finish
flashback levels,
100% of the
and
classic
boss
ones.
fights. I bet Entropy wishes he had that. Even bring your incomplete save over from the PlayStation 4 and use the activity cards to get to 106%. Oh, and one more thing. If you own the PS4 version of the game, an upgrade option is available. Check out the PlayStation blog for full details. Whether it's your first playthrough or your 100th, there's no better time to experience Crash Bandicoot 4 It's About Time on PlayStation 5.
I agree with that. If only I have a PlayStation 5.
Welcome back, Crash.
And Crash Bandicoot.
Gang's all here on today's new edition of State of Play. We've got some great updates lined up for you. First, let's check out the latest on an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring from PlayStation Studios.
Hey everyone, we at Housemark are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout, who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
It's God of War mixed with Mass Effect and No Man's Sky. And Dead Space. Is it just me, or
The large variety of enemies
many of
and
the
vast
space
number of
games
unique
looks
movesets each possess,
the same?
combat situations prove challenging no matter what the circumstances are. Death is only the beginning. Every time you die and restart, the world will change. The map will be different, enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt. Here you
That's
can
different.
see the use of the lightning alt-fire, which is great for crowd control. This is one of many alt-fires that you can acquire in the game. You will stumble across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique. Besides the intense combat, Returnal also has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and into her personal nightmare.
That can't be here.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but not fully.
That is Resident Evil.
Some parts are missing, others seem manufactured. But I can remember the torment.
Now we are
feeling
playing
like
with
I
a
was losing my
like
mind.
an Alan Wake visuals.
There's no
Remember Alan
comfort
Wake?
here.
I never played that.
No safe space.
Exactly as I left it.
That looks like, well, not like PT,
Returnal
you
lands
know,
on
the
April
Silent
30th,
Hills
and it's
teaser,
developed by the
playable
talented team
teaser,
at Housemarque.
but that looks.
Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact
That hardware
new
looks
PS4
familiar.
game called Knockout City.
Knockout City. Didn't this was on
Hi,
Nintendo
I'm Josh from
Direct?
Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate
It's the
New
same
York,
game?
and we recently announced Knockout City,
The same
a
game.
team-based multiplayer action game for PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles.
Dodgeball
Knockout
mixed
City
with
is
this
easy to pick up
Splatoon
and play,
and
but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1
Cyberpunk
face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head
2077
in a constantly
visuals,
shrinking battleground,
or at least
relying on your
graphical
reflexes and
direction.
abilities to knock out an opponent. A well-timed catch powers up the ball, making it easier to land a hit. Use trick shots to lob a ball over a ledge or hook it around a corner. Fake a throw to mess up your opponent's timing and knock them out before they can recover. When you're in a tough spot with a
using
ball
a knife
flying
as
your
a-
way, a last-second dodge
as
is
a
the
mirror
difference between getting knocked out and
to
staying in the
see
fight.
if it's,
Keep your wits about you and outplay
if
your
it's
opponent to
keep
bring home a win.
record.
Let's jump into Team KO, our 3v3 mode. Teamwork makes the dream work in Knockout City. If your crew is outmatched, a well-coordinated team can still dominate. We're playing in Back Alley Brawl, a new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the Sniper Ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special balls, each map features a unique mechanic. In Back Alley Brawl, you can hop into a tube and make a quick getaway, or use them to sneak up on your opponents. Caught empty-handed? You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for
In
your
the
teammate.
Nintendo Direct, I think that there was some artists and
Or risk it
some
all.
guest
Charge up a teammate, launch them high
artists.
into the air with an
There were
orbit
some
throw, and
guest
they'll land in a huge instant KO
characters
explosion.
from other games that were playing as this. I don't
The team
know,
here
I
at
think
Bawon
that
has
was
been
more
obsessed with
entertaining.
building this world over the last 4 years.
But still,
Knockout City is coming out
is
May
a
21st,
fun
and we'd love your
multiplayer
help in our
game.
final stretch of development.
I
Rally your
wouldn't
crew
play
and
it
sign up
on
for
the day,
our crossplay beta
only
at
like
knockoutcity.com to play early
casual
on
stuff,
PlayStation.
like
See you
Among
soon,
Us
brawlers.
or Fallout, yeah, Fallout, or Fall Guys. Okay. The chat is
Time for
yeah,
something
pretty much
new.
the same thing I'm saying.
Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slow Clap.
Slow clap. Sleeping Dogs. Or I don't know what it is. Please let this not be a motion control game. I don't know why, but the graphics give me that feel. Hope not. Okay.
That was the debut of Sifu, coming to the PS5 console later this year. Now let's get an update on Solar Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
Hey everyone, I'm Alex Preston, Creative Director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today, I'm here to show you the first peek at gameplay for our new title, Solar Ash. Solar Ash is a huge, stylish 3D platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring Void Runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ashen clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world. At its core, Solar Ash is a game about movement, and Ray has everything she needs to flow through the dangerous and unique world. As you journey to save your planet, you'll find yourself face to face with grotesque and violent creatures. Our combat system is simple, fast, and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void, enemy encounters will scale to greater and greater sizes. Some of these creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat. Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest. Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts all come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun. This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4 later this year.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
Then it better be Silent Hills.
When I first found you, you were nothing. You were small, pathetic. But now, you are more. Are you ready?
Find another Freddy. Electric Boogaloo.
Gregory, we can get you out of here. You and me together. They won't stop hunting you. None of them will stop hunting you. We have to get you out by morning.
You will do as I say. You will bring me what I want. And if you fail me, then you will. Both of you burn!
There is more going on here than you realize.
I thought this
That
was going
was
to
a
be
chilling new look at Five
terror
Nights at
game.
Freddy's Security Breach. Up next, let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
In Soulstorm, you reprise the role of Abe, accidental hero turned unlikely leader of an emerging revolution, as you do battle through weird and wonderful environments in an effort to escape the all-powerful and eternally greedy Gluckons.
It's just me.
We really wanted to bring this world to life with what we
if
call
Nintendo
2.9D
is
platform,
obsessed with
which adds much more
with
depth and
JRPGs,
immersion for
Sony
the
is
players.
obsessed
This
with
sense of connection is also reinforced through the use of
indie-looking
DualSense's
platformers,
haptic feedback, as you'll now
and
be
it's
able
better
to
if
feel
they
Abe's
are
heartbeat
set
in
in
high
outer
alert and
space.
suspenseful situations. There are well over 1,000 fellow Mudokons that you must try to save
My
along
only
the
hope
way.
is that
But they are far more than helpless workers looking to be saved.
they are saving
When
the
used
surprises
effectively,
for
you'll
the
be
end.
able to solve puzzles, harness their combined energy, and be given the tools they need to fight alongside you. And there will be times when the extra hands will be needed as you face off against an array of heavily armed enemies that will stop at nothing to find and end Abe once and for all. In order to stand a chance against this much larger threat, we gave Abe the ability to scavenge, loot, and pickpocket items from his surroundings and use them to craft an impressive arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic
this
protagonist,
illusion
possession.
of choice
This
thing?
mystical power allows you to
It's not
take control
Undertale.
of your foes and use their strengths and weapons against them, or use them to gain access to paths still ahead. The Oddworld universe is a diverse place, and this means that there are some environments and situations that require a little more thought, patience, and stealth. You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here, we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps, trials against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be dodged, crossed, and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There is a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way, and we can't wait to see what you will do.
What can you
That was
say
the
about
latest
this?
on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
Okay.
Moving on. It's time to catch up with Kena Bridge of Spirits, a gorgeous new adventure we last saw in the June PS5 showcase.
The rats seem quite fond of you. They're usually timid. Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago.
At the beginning it looked like a Pixar movie, to be honest.
Trapped spirits linger here, tangled in the tragedies of our past. You must help these spirits if you wish to reach the mountain shrine.
It's okay. You have to go now.
It's just me, or a lot of games are trying to be like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We're talking about combat mechanics.
This land can be healed, but you cannot stay here, Spirit. You must move on.
Well, that's kinda unnerving. Oh, yeah. I thought they were cannibalizing. Wasn't she the one that put the mask and transform into that monster?
The path of a spirit guide is a lonely one.
What happened? Freaking thing freezed. But it's just me.
Now let's settle in for a stylish new look at Deathloop, a PS5 first-person shooter.
Emblem Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out.
I went too far back.
What?
You'll never, ever break this loop.
Come on.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Emblem Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Cold, the visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
Toxic illusion. Falling deeper spiral. Static delusion. This is where we do or die.
Well, it's not like I'm missing out on some great game. What's happening? I mean the stream?
And I've been here before. Face to face with the gun. Up against all the odds. And I'm the only one.
All the illustrations, animation, and the soundtrack. Yeah, sounds very like 007-ish.
Tomorrow.
What to do when the bullet is the same, but the kill is always new.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
So that this was made from Bethesda.
Before we leave, how about a huge update for one of 2020's most celebrated games?
Sorry, I'm not I haven't been playing one.
Help me!
Sorry, you have not like said it.
Come on, let's push it past the red line! Now it's my turn!
touching reunion.
Well, guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar. My name is Yuffie, Materia Hunter and Elite Special Forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe.
Where's Cloud?
We lost him.
You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
No, better not. After what they've done, you gotta assume Shinra's on their tail.
Look, a
Whenever I see a cutscene from Final Fantasy, I'm so lost. Like, I don't know if it's steampunk future or is more contemporary.
Should probably get moving.
Got it.
Whatever it is they're planning, you're better off out of it.
They deserve what's coming to them.
Yeah, they do. But I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared. Now, let the hunt begin.
Get down here, Merc. Of course, my non-judgmental eyes, I can see the difference, to be honest. Okay.
Wait, what? You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
Okay. Next game, please.
That was the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year. And that's our show. We hope you're as excited as we are for what's to come in 2021.
Come on.
See you next time.
Well, it was the same hype and quality as the Nintendo one. Come on, man. I was happy to see some, I don't know, shit. Even God of War. I haven't played that and I don't want spoilers, but something to keep the blood pumping up, you know. Even another Crash Bandicoot announcement would have been nice. Or Among Us 2. But pretty lackluster in my opinion. Damn it. Well, at least we have good TV right now, you know, with WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier. What is, yeah, pretty much everyone is pissed off. Feel the suck. That's the only thing that I'm taking home with me. Yeah. So you have a decent time. I don't think I'm going to edit that video. I'm just going to post the live stream